So you're a therapist. Thank you. We will,
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate, as it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking—
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic—
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
since this involves Akama's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Miss Trailblazer, why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Gray. I'd be delighted—
Sounds good. Gaining more insights into the customs and geography of different
In that case, do bring this tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread, and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much while you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible. Regardless of whether they're corporeal, make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akama.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss. Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. And they have something of mine. Something. When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met— The Grove of Epiphany is Akama's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. There she is! And Lady Trian. But— did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look— I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical conditions.
These wounds— they're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. Gray, Cassie, and Trian, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clement, as a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have him—
Trian believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trian! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama! Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
I'm ready, too. It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto wool felt.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't we... Sure.
Memmy, mem, mem.
Oh, this is amazing. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to
Mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem. Ah, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, memmy, cute. Is everybody awake? Memmy! Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like... But Trian can't remember what Mama looked... Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem, mem, memmy, memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem, memmy, mem, memmy, mem, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, 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 mem. Boom! Mem, memmy. Trian thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy... Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Yay! Mem, 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 mem. Mem, memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Me, mem, 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 memmy, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Okie dokie! Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circes would be willing to visit off. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach... Mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem.
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circes, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and wefts of the...
Look! A huge tree! It's... huge!
The drop rates are this bad.
Ma'am. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
I never fail to impress.
Memmy, mem, memmy, mem.
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circes. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots. In this flatland a long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big... Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Something feels... The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circes, yet it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival. there should still be a way in. I'm just a little
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so...
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side! The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us. As I expected, something's not right. Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Hello? Is anyone there? No one's here.
I have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render... This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. This is a proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with...
There isn't a reaction. Did it...
But that shouldn't be. Is that a white dryad? No, it isn't a white dryad. It is the shadow of a dead white dryad.
Dead, Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have all... However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would...
But what happened to them? Why are...
Mem, can you read the...
Let me try.
Towards the great tree. Mem.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trian will be on high alert!
Not a mimic. Not interested.
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
Sure that wasn't a tutorial?
There, on the steps.
This looks really scary.
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here, definitely.
Should we inform Aggie about this? The monster is alive!
Trian, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this. Expected. The words black, sword, and cloak. You're talking about the Black Tide.
Best of luck! An explosive start!
You defeated it! Little Gray!
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found at
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's,
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Ackerman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. So
The Grove? You mean...
now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trian just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread.
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there,
But what?
but they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe... Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anax...
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that...
Is this a joke?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. The merciless carnage may have ceased. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care.
All right. Should I inform...
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Tribi, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove are really smart.
How should I put it? Lady Aglaia doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that Titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the Flame Chase journey.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali,
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our Flame Chase journey, we will wait.
with the exception of Voronix, that is, they didn't lend us their
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, so, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian. It's easy for Trian to look.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trian. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember—
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian.
Okay. We will keep that in mind.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful— Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard? They would always save their strength until the very last moment.
In that case, brave
Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
So many monsters.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy mem.
It's locked. I can't open it. It was probably Yes. Most of the doors on Amphoreus are
Memmy mem mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to...
Memmy!
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that
Memmy!
My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Rule number 2. Never. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, that's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have but that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast. Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all good, but since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, and now, the objective is complete.
Miss, judging from your reaction, Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time. You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason. It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Circe's core flip. I'm making our way there. Won't be as... Right. Alchemy is truly No, you didn't imagine it. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are... Found it. The voice is coming from... No. It seems to be coming... Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do. Such a lively little bunny. What a smooth-talking child.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise...
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renown...
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf... Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely...
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, you shouldn't trust this person so easily. The Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private...
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can...
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Final.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never... What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, Anaxa the new sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is... This dumbfounded expression of yours. As the saying goes, seeing is believing.
I'll keep my eyes on you at all.
Oh, that's true. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be... So, the solution is to...
purifying tears.
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Sir sees all the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well.
Mem.
You're making it sound...
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time.
Oh my. I'm helping... Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart. You're overthinking. Although it would be absurd to say that I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two... Now is not the time for me to... As a student of Anaxa, equivalent...
I cannot deny that, Miss. Since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not... If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene. There are Ichor vessels stored here.
How smart.
Not a mimic.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
The drop rates are this bad.
So this is the golden button. I hope that the...
So lustrous and...
Mem Cal. Mem.
Understood.
Memmy bunny mem?
Is this the legendary golden...
We'll know. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Good enough for killing time.
We're here. Could you... Now, can our little goddess perform?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's...
Right. Got it. O Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Ma'am! Memmy lit up.
It's just an ancient so, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bough of Val.
That is indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together?
Yes.
Great. Then...
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial...
I really can't bear to look at your sad expression. I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
Memmy.
Well, in that case...
A good question. It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness. Well, it's your turn now.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessary.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question.
All right.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless...
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves.
All right. I originally thought...
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Mem.